Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel Mission Ed Physics Exam. And guys, today in this video we are going to discuss the important selection rules from atomic and molecular physics, most important topics. And you can expect a direct question based on the selection rules, or sometimes in numericals we need these selection rules to proceed further to get the final answer for the given question. So based on different topics, we are going to discuss these selection rules today in this video, and it is going to be important for the CSIR net physics exam, for the gate physics exam, for JEST, for TIFR, and for all the similar exams too. So let's start the discussion now. Also guys, if you are new on this channel, that is Mission Ed Physics Exam, then you can subscribe this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below this video, because I'm going to provide you many important videos on this channel, and all are gonna be important, and you can consider them like based on those topics which are most expected in your upcoming exams. So you can subscribe this channel. Even if you are finding the videos helpful for yourself, you can share these videos with your friends too, okay, because then they will even be able to get the help from all these important videos. Now let's start the discussion. So guys, the first topic related to which we are going to start the discussion about the selection rules is Zeeman effect. If I'm going to talk about the Zeeman effect, in that case we are having two effects which we observe. One is normal Zeeman effect, another one is anomalous Zeeman effect. If I'm going to talk about the normal Zeeman effect, the selection rule for the normal Zeeman effect is delta ml is equal to 0 and plus minus 1. For any such states corresponding to which you will be able to get delta ml is equal to 0 or plus 1 or minus 1, okay, you will be able to see or consider the transition corresponding to this rule. Clear? Next, anomalous Zeeman effect. In this case, the selection rule is related to delta mj part, and it will be 0 or plus minus 1. Clear? But why here delta ml and why here delta mj? Let's talk about it a little bit. So if I'm going to talk about the normal Zeeman effect, in that case we consider that spin is 0. Okay, so spin is 0 means what? We know J is equal to L minus S or L plus S, like 2L plus S. Clear? So in this case what will happen? If a spin is 0, J is equal to what you will have? L, or you can write the capital L, and that's why here we write the selection rules for delta ml. Now if the L value is 1, for example, L is equal to what? 1. Okay, so what will be the ml values corresponding to that? Minus 1, 0, plus 1, or plus 1, 0, minus 1. This is how delta, like ml values firstly you will write, and then corresponding to that you can get delta ml. If I'm going to talk about the next one, that is anomalous Zeeman effect, in that case what will happen? In that case the selection rule is delta mj is equal to 0 plus minus 1, where transition, that is mj is equal to 0 to mj is equal to 0, transition will not be considered for delta j is equal to 0. For example, you are having a p orbital, okay, you are getting that, and also for the another one, when you are writing the spectroscopic term, the transition you want to consider from capital P to capital P once again. Okay, let's say in their mj values 0 is present, and the delta j, because for P you will have L is equal to, J is equal to what? L value will be 1, and then you will find J values by using this formula, because in this case spin will be non-zero. Clear? In the anomalous Zeeman effect. So once you are getting J, if delta J is equal to 0, and this transition you will not consider corresponding to that. Okay, so there is an exception that, oh, this is the rule, but you can't consider this one, that is delta mj is equal to 0 to delta mj is equal to 0 transition. Okay, so be careful about it. Next is the Paschen-Beck effect, which is a strong field effect. And guys, here if I'm going to talk about the selection rules, they are delta ml is equal to 0, delta ml is equal to plus minus 1, and delta ms is equal to 0. So here basically what's gonna happen, you will have the selection rules for delta ml and delta ms both. Delta ml is equal to 0 will give you the components polarized parallel to the filled, while the delta ml is equal to plus minus 1 will give you the components polarized perpendicular to the filled. And the another condition which needs to be satisfied, that is delta ms is equal to 0. So you have to check for delta ml and delta ms, both the conditions, when you are going to consider the transition in this case. Okay, that is Paschen-Beck effect, or it is also known as the strong field effect. Next one, Stark effect. If I'm going to talk about the Stark effect, here we will have two effects. One is the weak field Stark effect and the another one is the strong field Stark effect. If I'm going to talk about the weak field Stark effect, in this case delta mj is equal to 0 and plus minus 1 both are the selection rules, you can say, or you can write it in general, delta mj is equal to 0 and plus minus 1 by putting a comma in between. So delta mj is equal to 0 will give you the pi components, delta mj is equal to plus minus 1 will give you the sigma components. And if I'm going to talk about the strong field Stark effect, so it's going to be delta ml is equal to 0 for pi components and delta ml is equal to plus minus 1 sigma components you will get. Okay, so this is corresponding to mj part, this is corresponding to ml part. Okay, so this is how you can even compare them with the previous selection rules we have already discussed, because then it will be easy for you to memorize them. Okay, like when we were considering for ml, when we were considering for mj, for normal and the anomalous Riemann effects respectively, but here the exceptional case is not mentioned. So that is like the difference between both and all clear, so you can compare them too. Next, if we are going to talk about the next one, that is related to rotational spectra. For the rigid rotator case, you are going to have the delta j is equal to plus minus 1 as the selection rule. Clear? And this is for what? For the rotational spectra. But what is this j here? J is the rotational quantum number. J is what? J is the rotational quantum number here. If I'm going to talk about the vibrational spectra, in this case you are going to have the harmonic oscillator and anharmonic oscillator. For the vibrational spectra case, when you want to write the selection rule for the harmonic oscillator, it will be delta V is equal to plus minus 1. What is V here? V is the vibrational quantum number. When you want to write it for the anharmonic oscillator, the selection rule will be delta V is equal to plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, and so on too. So basically in this case you can get the transition, you can consider the transition for any such condition in which the delta V value you will get will be equal to plus minus 1 or plus minus 2 or plus minus 3 or so on too. Okay, next one. If I'm going to talk about the vibrational Raman spectra. Now in the Raman spectra topic, again we considered two different cases. One is the vibrational Raman spectra and the another one is the pure rotational Raman spectra. When I'm considering the vibrational Raman spectra, corresponding to this you will have the selection rule delta V is equal to plus minus 1, where V is what? That's gonna be the vibrational quantum number once again, because it is vibrational Raman spectra we are talking about. From here even you can compare that vibrational spectra related selection rules we have written for the vibrational quantum number, and for rotational spectra related selection rules we have written for the rotational quantum number J here. In the previous points, J was like angular momentum quantum number, but from here when I'm talking about J, that's gonna be the rotational quantum number J, corresponding to which we are gonna consider this selection rule. Same way when I'm talking about the pure rotational Raman spectra, the delta J is equal to 0 or plus minus 2 will be the condition. Okay, or this is the selection rule which will give you the possible transitions which you need to consider and all. So this is how you can consider it. Clear? So guys, these are some of the very important selection rules. You all need to know about them, and if you know about them, I think the questions will be quite easy for you. Okay, you will simply be able to solve the questions, and I hope even everything will be clear to all of you guys. So thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. Now I'm just going to provide you some information regarding the Unacademy Plus subscription. So guys, for June 2021, complete course batches for CSIR UGC NET 2021 are now live on Unacademy for different streams. For example, life science, chemical science, mathematical science, physical science, and general aptitude part courses are even there. So if you want to attend these courses from the starting and you don't want to miss any of the sessions, then you can take the Unacademy Plus subscription, and with the guidance of top educators, by attending the important courses, well structured and well planned courses, live sessions, and by knowing about important tricks, strategies, and important concepts and topics, you will surely be able to consider your preparation to a very good level. You will be able to take that to the next level, and that will be helpful for you to score good marks in the exam, as well as to make a good rank, to get a good rank in the exam too. Clear? So guys, whenever you are going to take the Unacademy Plus subscription, you can even use and apply the referral code, which is Anjali Arora, as mentioned here. No space in between, spelling should be same. That's how you need to write it and apply it, and get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount. Another thing is, if you are gonna take the Unacademy Plus subscription, like new course, one new course is starting from 31st March. Okay, 31st March, a new course is starting right now. Then from 1st April, another new course will start, and this is what I am telling you is the courses in which I am gonna consider, I am gonna conduct the sessions. Okay, then next will start on 1st April, and then next will start on 7th April, and in this way by the other top educators also, we will have different courses starting on different dates. So if you don't want to miss the sessions, if you want to attend the sessions regularly from the starting, so you can take the Unacademy Plus subscription. Also guys, in each and every course we are having the doubt clearing sessions. Along with that, if there is any course which is already going on right now, and you want to even watch the previous classes, okay, of that particular course, so recordings will be available to you, and that's how by watching the recordings you will simply be able to cover up each and everything. Clear? And if you will have any doubts, as I've told you about the doubt clearing sessions, in them you can ask about that thing. Clear? Or even in any day, if you are not able to attend the live session, you can watch the recordings later on, and you will not miss any part in this manner. So guys, now this was all about the Unacademy Plus subscription. Now if you want to take the subscription, you can download the Unacademy learning app, or directly on Google you can search Unacademy Plus, and you can proceed to take the subscription. There will be subscription for different durations, for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. So depending on what you want to consider, you can select that duration, okay, and then you can proceed further to take the Unacademy Plus subscription. Also, there will be a place given to you to write the referral code. There you can write the Anjali Arora referral code as shown here. No space in between, spelling should be same. That's how you need to write it, and then apply it to, okay, and at the same time you will get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. Thank you.